come alive because it's been a long way. The road has not been smooth, but we are here. And like she told you, even as a student nurse, I was always making clothes, and I didn't have a machine. No machine. I started immediately. I finished my WAEC and I was at home. I was doing nothing, so I would just look for my mama's wrapper and use blade to cut, use thread and needle to make a design. That was my sister sitting there. She has gone in. So I make dresses for her. And my mother will come in and say, this clothes looks familiar, but this style does not look familiar. What happened? Because I don't do it when she's around. She will go to work. What happened? Until she finally called me one day and said that I was taking all the clothes and turning it to styles and all that. So that became my passion. And that was as far back as over 30 years. And then you could imagine what fashion was like. So fashion was seen like it's for dropouts.
Yes.
So I was not encouraged at all. They insisted you have to go to nursing school. Finish your nursing school, come and become a nursing tutor. That was what they were called then. And then all that. And because both of them worked in Luth, I had the opportunity. That was how I became a nurse. And thank God I'm a nurse. That's how I met my wonderful mama and of course my darling sister. So I became a nurse. But the passion did not die. I continued with my clothes making. She was my first client. Because this time she see me wearing my clothes. Ellen, what did you do? I've sewn it now. Where is the machine? Which machine? Thread and needle. And that was lovely styles. I actually posted it on Facebook. So it's not by the way. Yes, Mama. I will send the pictures to you. Thread. She was like, when she just brought clothes, I go and buy clothes, come and sew for me too. Thread and needle. And I made for her. And she has still so she's still my client up to date. So that was the kind of passion I had for clothes making. So I had to do nursing to satisfy my parents. So it won't look like they sent me on errand and I did not accomplish. I did my nursing, I did my midwifery, I was still doing my thread and needle. And so many other things started coming in. I love creativity. Creativity is a challenge to me.
Even hat making.
Hat making came in when I went for training as a designer, as a tailor. I met the guy doing hats and I was like, wow, if you make a dress for someone and you make a hat, I mean it goes, the person doesn't need to go out again to go and look for a millennial or so. That was how hat making came in. Along the line, I love beautiful things, I love beautiful environments. I started doing training on decoration and you could see that everything goes hand in hand. They are interwoven. They are not totally separated. So it makes things easier for me. So I started building it up until we got to this level. I remember when I had my first office and people were like, wow, now I can put a picture to what you have been saying. Wow, so this is your plan. All your products, are on display and all that. I love creativity. I'm a bit restless, so it gets me really busy. And thank God that God has guided us thus far. A friend of mine called me and said, why did you say 20 years? Look at the time you started. I said 20. I said, don't do calculation. Officially, we are 20 years. If I have to go back down the mirror lane, we'll be talking about 30 years.
Yes.
And funny enough, I had the opportunity to work, but it wasn't just going. There was, look at her, she's a director of nursing service at Luth,
yes,
my classmate. But I couldn't just work with Luth. He didn't just work in. I went to private hospital. He didn't just work. I didn't work for 1 year after my midwifery. So I guess if God has placed you in a path to follow, be prayerful and follow it. There are going to be challenges. But because He has asked you to follow that way, definitely you have to follow. And He will definitely grant you success. So I appreciate God and I appreciate every one of you that are here. Like I said initially, that is an intimate program. It's an intimate gathering. These are people that are very, very close to my heart, to my family, and then to the cocktails. So once again, I really appreciate you. And to my participants, you've heard the story. You are going to tell your own good story.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes. And they are kicking off with the training in September. and they are not going to be the last.
Amen.
Because we are going places, we are going to establish Decotil's Multi-Craft Academy. That is, you come in, you want to learn decoration, you learn, you want to learn event planning, you learn, you want to learn cloth making, you learn. People say it's not possible, but it is possible because that is what Decotil stands for. I mean, we are, everything in there is what we made by ourselves. And I'm also happy to introduce to you that we have an event planning student, decoration and event planning student, in person of Toby Lover Akebo. Please